Hey, today I want to talk to you guys about failed seals. What we have here is something that is a common occurrence, especially where I'm at in North Texas, where the foundations settle a little bit, the house begins to kind of creak into one area, you might get a crack in the foundation. For whatever reason, added pressure gets pushed down onto the glass and causes the seal in the window frame to actually have a crack in it. When they manufacture these, they actually have two panes of glass that are close together with a box that surrounds them. And they put a special gas in the middle to help with that insulation between the outside and the inside, whether it's for noise or energy conservation with heat and cool. So the only way that you can actually repair this one has particularly a low E coating. And that low E coating is like a little filter system or we all wear sunglasses, and so it's like a tint that actually blocks some of the sun rays from coming through and keeps you nice and cool. When this begins to fail, you'll start seeing bubbling. Sometimes it's just little spots that you'll see between the two panes. I've had a lot of times where customers call me up and they want me to clean it, thinking that it's just something on the outside of the glass that they just can't scrub off. And when I first started cleaning windows, I would come up to some foggy glass and it just looked like it was really dirty. Sometimes it doesn't even come out until after you've scrubbed that glass for a while and you've squeegeed it and it looks all clean on the outside, but you still see this fogginess in the middle. And the only way you can repair the low E coating is by actually replacing the entire box of glass. And so there are specialized people who can come out and do that. Window cleaners, it's usually beyond our scope of work. And the other alternative would be obviously replacing the entire window. Now, if there's no low E coating and it's just simply two panes of glass and there's precipitation in the middle, you'll actually see little drops of water that can bead up and fall down. That is something that, again, takes a specialist, but somebody can potentially repair that. I use a guy locally. Anytime I see it, I refer my people to him. His name is Ted. He owns something called the Glass Guru out here. Um, but they have a device where they're able to drill a small hole in the corner of the window and get something mixed with some pure water and a little tool they have that goes up there, and it actually can clean it all out. And then they reseal the window so that it doesn't have that issue in the future. Um, Now that's an expensive process still. It's gonna run you several $100s oftentimes. And so you kind of have to decide whether the window is worth replacing. You can replace the entire frame, or you can replace just that single glass box that might be giving you issues. So again, that's something that's not cleanable from the exterior, whether you're a homeowner or a window cleaner. It's going to be something that's a little bit out of reach. And so you're going to want to call somebody who can specialize in window repairs. You have to be careful because sometimes you call a window company and they don't really want to bother themselves with repair work like that. They just want to go ahead and sell you on windows for the whole house. It's an option. You might as well get a couple of quotes out there. But if you do your diligence, you look for somebody who can do glass repair work and replace individual sections, then you're going to get the best bang for your buck without having to replace every single window in your house. You can keep the window that's there, just replace that box. So you have a few options there. I just want to make sure this is something that I run across fairly often, and a lot of people have a lot of questions about it, and I think that should square away a lot of your questions.